normal people. All this attention is so hard. Isn't it true, sir, that your questionable wife has her own TV show and hangs out with celebrities and does fashion magazines? And you know what else? To hell with Canada! We are leaving! We'll go find some quiet place where we can be normal people. Come on, wife!
We can be the people we talked about being, with no more worries about how we look or the image we project to people. What matters is what we have on the inside.
So all you'd have to do is Instagram yourselves using my ketchup. It'd be a huge help.
I see. Well, that's something we'll definitely think about.
Well, it's an apartment, so.
Yes, an apartment palace, I know that. Lots of tiny palaces inside one big palace.
South Park roasted Meghan again, showing her desperate for attention, and the internet blew up, calling her a home wrecker, with memes and jokes spreading non-stop, making people wonder if the world is laughing with her or just at hers.
We want privacy! We want privacy!
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. I kind of took you out of your natural habitat. I'm surprised you're still breathing.
I don't care. Don't care.
What the hell?
What did he just say? He victimized me. It's because I'm an ethnic woman.
He can't do that! I'll see. Wait, you're ethnic? This is an outrage!
South Park exaggerated everything about Meghan, from her interviews to her spotlight obsession, and people laughed at her, not with her treating the jokes like truth, and the internet made it worse by adding an unexpected harsh label.
It has been several months now since our beloved queen has died. All Canadians are finding it hard to go on. All Canadians, that is, except for our first guest, the prince and his wife.
It's so nice to have you back in London, Meghan. I've missed our little lunches.
We've never had lunch together, Kate.
Well, we must continue the tradition.
There's this horrible spy who lives across the street from us, and we're gonna get him back by changing our brand.
Is this you? Sorority girl, actress, influencer, victim.
Yeah, that's totally me.
South Park's roast sparked the internet to call Meghan a homewrecker, blaming her for splitting Harry from his family, and the label spread fast, turning her Backlash into full-on entertainment.
Look, Kyle, we just kind of don't care about some dumb prince and his stupid wife. I don't care about them either. So then why do you talk about them all the time? I'm sick of hearing about them, but I can't get away from them. They're everywhere, in my face.
Yeah, now you're putting them in our face.
Fine, I won't talk about them anymore. Thank you. Okay, just one last thing. Did you know the prince? I'm sorry.
I feel like the focus is starting to shift off of me. Maybe in editing you'll fix it.
My question is for Meghan. Meghan, besides holder of briefcase 24 on Deal or No Deal, what do you think your most impactful role was?
Hey, thanks for having us on the show.
It's so awesome to be here. It's great.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. I kind of took you out of your natural habitat. I'm surprised you're still breathing.
Yes, that's right, friend. You see, my wife and I are
Totally like you should write a book because your family's like stupid and then so are like journalists.
You really need to stop thinking in terms of palaces. We have to get jobs. I have to start auditioning again.
Oh yes, you were on the very famous show Suits. More popular in the States than even Friends, you told us.
After the South Park episode, the internet flooded with memes and parodies, making Meghan the punchline of a reality show, and the more she tried to control her image, the more the jokes dragged her down, especially when the royal family's shadow entered the drama.
So let me start with you, Sam. You've lived a life with the royal family, you've had everything handed to you, but you say your life has been hard, and now you've written all about it in your new book, Where?
I'm sorry, I'm just really stressed. We're completely out of money.
Maybe it's time we dip into your fortune from Suits.
There is no fortune from Suits.
Who's that?
That's your nephew, Archie.
You're pulling my leg. Why have we not met before?
You've met him like 1,000 times.
Imagine this South Park mocking Meghan as fame-obsessed sparked talk that she may have cut royal ties forever with even royal watchers, doubting her return, and Hollywood staying silent only made her image sink deeper.
Hi, I'm Meghan Markle.
And I'm Harry.
And we're royally screwed. Andy, you gotta be kidding me. I've brought plenty of conflict to the show.
I'm sorry, Meghan. It's just not working out. All you talked about all season was your line of ketchup.
You just can't leave us alone, can you? Oh my God, he's so obsessed with us.
Hollywood isn't laughing with Meghan. They see her as risky because the non-stop bad press in South Park drama make her look like trouble. And with fans laughing at her, not supporting her, projects are stalling, and the silence from Hollywood says it all. As the backlash keeps growing...
Hey, thanks for having us on the show.
It's so awesome to be here. It's great.
I don't know what to do. How are we going to pay for school for Archie?
I have to tell you, I never realized so many things cost money. Like this chicken. I bet you had to pay for it.
It seriously is driving me crazy. The prince plays drums all day. I don't even think he has a job. And I don't know what the hell she does. Why they even left Canada is beyond me. And she seems to just boss him around and make him do whatever she wants. I mean, why did they even leave Canada and move to South Park anyway?
Things spun out of control fast because one South Park jab turned into an avalanche with clips, memes, and headlines all painting Meghan as someone who feeds on drama. And soon even neutral voices joined in questioning her motives as the internet blurred satire with reality, and the snowball just kept rolling, crushing her image. And now the fear is her reputation might collapse completely, because once Backlash becomes a cultural story, it almost never reverses. And then public opinion took an even darker turn, leaving her on shakier ground than ever.
And then so are journalists?
Bravo fired me. Well, not really, but basically, they only offered me friend of the housewives for next season.
Prince of Canada and his wife moved in across the street from me. They had this huge jet parked in front of my house, and then they kept trying to get me to buy their stupid book.
Thanks. Okay, see you later. Oh, would you pick up some milk? Why did you bring that with you again, Harry?
You know, in case someone wants a massage, I'll do a few out calls.
Things collapsed even more because public opinion, which used to be split between feeling sorry for Meghan and criticizing her, has now started leaning strongly against her. And this shift didn't happen overnight. It was fueled by the way South Park reframed her whole image. Casual viewers who once ignored the royal drama or brushed it off suddenly began to see her in a new light. The parody made them question if maybe she wasn't just a victim of the press, but actually someone who played a bigger part in creating the chaos around her. And that suspicion spread quickly because social media timelines became filled with people calling her manipulative, controlling, and obsessed with fame. And it wasn't just hardcore critics anymore. Even neutral voices joined in, repeating the same themes as if the satire had given everyone a new way to describe her. And when that kind of shift happens, it's dangerous because once the general public starts to lose sympathy, it is almost impossible to get it back. And no amount of interviews, speeches, or carefully written statements can change their minds. And that's the chilling part, because it feels like her carefully built image might be unraveling beyond repair, and instead of fading away, the internet made sure to keep the spotlight on her, turning her every move into fresh fuel for the backlash.
Look at this town. There's just something about it. Can we rally him up here and finally have our own privacy? My love, I will do anything for your privacy. So you hate journalists? That's right. And now you wrote a book that reports on the lives of the royal family. Right. So you're a journalist.
Dad, do you have any cash for a cab? Oh, look. Grandma's on the money. I never noticed that before.
The chaos got even bigger because the internet just would not let Meghan escape her past old scandals. Awkward interviews and messy moments were dug up and mixed with South Park clips to create an endless stream of mockery. It turned her history into one giant highlight reel of drama that people kept sharing again and again. And the crazy part is, it didn't even matter if she stayed quiet. The conversation kept moving without her, fueled by memes, edits, and non-stop commentary. The internet thrives on recycling drama, and Meghan became the perfect target because every exaggeration felt believable to people who already think she is guilty of something, and that is what makes her situation feel impossible to fix. Because how can you rebuild your image when the digital world refuses to forget? With each viral post, her reputation slips further into parody, and the scariest part is that the ridicule didn't stop here. It only pushed things into a place that felt like there was no way back.
She hates delete.
You need to knock it off, and you're hitting everyone with that table.
And please stop sending me samples.
I hear you, Andy. I'll amp it up. I'll smash a wine glass. I'll tell Kyle she has Munchausen syndrome. I'll accuse Dorita of doing coke.
Hey! Hey, you! Hey! What are you looking at? You ever heard of privacy?
What?
South Park went harder than ever before, and the internet piled on without mercy. And now Meghan found herself carrying the most damaging label anyone could throw at her, a homewrecker. And that one word has turned into a shadow that follows her everywhere. What started as a cartoon parody meant to entertain has snowballed into a cultural storm that defines how people see her today. The laughter stopped being harmless. It became sharp rule, and every single meme, every viral clip, every remix just nailed the image deeper in the public public mind that she destroys rather than builds. It is wild how fast a joke crossed into reality, because now it feels like the satire and the truth are living in the same space, and people can't even tell the difference anymore. The internet has decided her story for her, and the cruel part is that once the crowd builds, that kind of narrative, there is no easy way back. Meghan is stuck in the middle of a trap that feels impossible to escape. Staying silent looks like she is admitting guilt, but the moment she speaks out, it just feeds the fire and adds fuel to the flames. Either way, it is lose-lose. And that is the brutal corner she is painted into. Because once a reputation starts collapsing under pressure, the weight keeps pulling it down harder and harder, and the more she tries to hold on, the more people laugh at her struggle. What makes it even scarier is how the label of homewrecker fits perfectly with the whispers that have always followed her about breaking up the royal family. So now the public sees every action through that lens, every clip, every headline, every awkward moment is reinterpreted as proof that she thrives on chaos. It is like her whole past has been repackaged into one long internet reel of mockery. The snowball effect is ruthless, and it shows no signs of slowing down. People who used to defend her are going quiet. Neutral voices are turning critical, and even those who never cared before are suddenly repeating the same story, that she is manipulative and calculating and addicted to the spotlight. The power of public opinion is chilling once sympathy is gone. It rarely comes back because people love to drag someone down, but they hardly ever love to rebuild them. And that is what makes this moment feel so final for Meghan, because it is not just a wave of backlash. It is a cultural shift. Once satire becomes part of your identity, you cannot erase it with statements or interviews. No matter how polished they sound, she has gone from victim to villain in the eyes of the internet, and South Park has etched that in cartoon ink forever. Now, the biggest question everyone is asking is, can Meghan ever flip the script back in her favor, or is she destined to watch her reputation crumble further and further until there is nothing left to salvage? And maybe the scarier thought is that no matter what she does, the internet will keep laughing, because the internet never forgets.